What's up, CBCS family? I hope you guys are doing awesome. First, I just want to thank all of the eighth graders that came in and shared their testimony and told us what the Gospel of Mark said, who Jesus was and who Jesus is to them. We still have one more person to share their personal testimony. That will be next week. Rexton had a few different things happen that prevented him from being able to be there, but he's excited to share his testimony, and so keep an eye out for that. I know that his testimony will be a blessing to you. But other than next week and Rexton sharing his testimony, this will be the last chapel of the year. It's been extremely difficult the past several weeks, and just thinking about and praying about what to share with you guys for this last chapel, it was tough. You know, part of me being at CBCS is God's call on my life to impact you guys and to be a blessing to you guys, and to live out Jesus so that you can see and to be a model for you guys. And that's something that I cherish. It's something that when I wake up every morning, I have drive and I have purpose. And these last several weeks without that has been extremely challenging. And I know I can speak for the entire CBCS faculty in saying that we miss you guys so much. And these videos have been fun. Enjoyed doing them, and I appreciate all of those that have helped out along the way. I appreciate my wife for always taking the time to videotape me. And so when I was thinking about and praying about what God would want me to share with you guys, he brought a song to my mind. It's a song by Taryn Wells. It's called Famous For. And as far as I know, it's fairly new to the radio. But I love this song, and I find myself, no matter how long I'm in the car, I'll just keep playing it back and playing it back. And it's a reminder that God is still working. It's a reminder that God is still moving in our midst, and God is still saving lives and impacting lives. And when we look at God's word and we see stories like Daniel being thrown into the lion's den and God coming in and shutting the mouths of the lions, or we see his buddies Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego going into the fiery furnace, but coming out and not even having the smell of smoke on their clothes. God saved their lives. God is still moving. He's still saving lives. He's still working in our midst. But guys, in times like this, it's important for us to continue to spend time in God's word so that he can show us the things that he is famous for. Oftentimes when things like this happen, we get distracted by all of the things that are going on in the world, and we lose sight of what God is doing. Oftentimes, because of distractions, we wonder where God is, but he's always been there, and he always continues to do the things that he is famous for. So continue to lean on his word and allow his word to tell you who he is, who you are in his eyes, the things that he has done for us, things to bless us, the purpose that he has for our lives. One thing that we do here is we'll get an expo marker and we write out Bible verses or little notes on mirrors around the house, just things to remind us of who God is. It's so very important. One of my favorite Bible verses is Proverbs 4:23. And you've probably heard me share this verse. I actually gave it to my 6th grade Bible class as a memory verse within the last couple of weeks. And it says, above all else, guard your heart, for everything flows from it. So Solomon, the wisest man to ever live, who in Ecclesiastes said that he denied himself nothing, meaning that everything that he thought would make him happy, he did it. But yet here in Proverbs he says, above all else, guard your heart. It's so important for us to allow Jesus and his word to be what's impacting our hearts, be the thing that we lean on, and not the world. For you 8th graders who are getting ready to leave us, guard your heart. The things that you allow to impact your life, will determine things that come. And if you allow Jesus to continue to impact your heart, then you will continue to see through yourself and through the things that you do, you'll see God show up and do things that He's famous for. Guys, I love you so much, and I pray that you would just allow His Word, that you would just cling to His Word, continue to dive into His Word and allow it to impact your life. Continue, as we draw in, we get closer to summer, to allow Jesus to continue to build you up and grow you up. I can tell you from experience, what this world has to offer is not going to give you purpose, or it's not going to fulfill anything that you have. You're not missing out on anything. I can promise you that. Guys, cling to Jesus, cling to His Word, continue to allow it to impact your life, and continue to see God do the things that He is famous for. And I believe without a doubt that God is going to continue to move, and through all of the different circumstances that we have going on in our country right now, I believe God is going to come out victorious. And I believe that He's going to show Himself mighty in everything that we do. Remember next week, Rexton for his testimony video. Remember to tune in for that. We'll see you then.